So lately I've been talking to whales about how to become a crypto millionaire, and they all seem to have the same things in common. So today's video, we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be giving everyone tips to becoming a crypto millionaire. All right, these are secret tips, so make sure that you like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur inside the algorithms. All right, let's get into it. And also comment, man. Comment your strategies. I love to know you guys' strategies as well. But you can see here, we do have 152 days until the next Bitcoin halving cycle. And I think proper preparation prevents a poor performance. Now is the time to start, getting your portfolio together, especially if you're on the sidelines. And the reason that I'm making this video, because I personally know there's a lot of people right now that want to buy crypto. You want to trust crypto. You want an opportunity at that life-changing wealth, but you just don't know. You just don't know what to do and how to put together that portfolio. So I'm going to give you an example of my thinking, okay? Not financial advice, of course. This is what I've been thinking and what I've been doing. And my portfolio might be a little bit different than how these whales put their portfolios together, because they're already crypto millionaires. And I'm just a regular guy with glasses on talking about cryptocurrency. All right, so let's get into it, man. We know that the Bitcoin halving cycle is on the way. We know that we got catalysts on the way. We know that we were very, very close to getting into altcoin season. Since then, the meter here has went back towards Bitcoin season. So we weren't quite in altcoin season, which is a good thing, right? So this just tells us that we have a little bit more time to start putting together that portfolio, right? Now, everybody does it different. Some people like to have one or two cryptos and heavy consolidation and compound it into one or two cryptos. Me personally, I like to diversify, family, and we'll talk about that. But we also want to talk about the catalyst that's on the way that could, put us in a position to see this life-changing wealth, right? One of the greatest bull runs of all time. So think about it. We got potential ETFs on the way, right? Spot ETFs, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we know these entities will have to buy up the bag of Bitcoin or Ethereum if they plan on having a spot ETF. So the secret is to front run these institutions and front run the smart monies, not buy after. Okay, I see so many YouTubers say, oh, buy after. No, don't buy after. You get in before, you take on that risk. We have that Warren Buffett mentality, and it doesn't necessarily mean you got to buy cryptos that's 99% down. There's a few new ones that might pop. Hey, there's a crypto that might 1000x that hasn't even dropped yet. So you want to keep that in mind, family. But understand the catalyst, the ETF, the potential Fed cut, election time, right? We talked about the halving cycle. We got so many things working towards the positive for us. And again, we want to be prepared, right? Proper preparation. Now, what you need to understand that is, me personally, I have 3 different wallets. I have an ERC20 wallet. I have a Binance Smart Chain wallet, and I also have a CEX wallet where I do a lot of stuff on centralized exchanges. Me personally, I use crypto.com. Let me know in the comments what centralized exchange you use. So I want to make that very, very clear. And again, I started to give this video to the Patreon, but I felt, like it wasn't fair. I felt like everybody needed to know about this. So again, if you're getting that alpha, make sure you like and subscribe. So I got my wallet separated into 3 different, what I like to call, businesses and entities. We got our ERC20 business, our Binance business, and our centralized wallet here, which holds the 5 pillars of my foundation for my portfolio. So this is my portfolio is built off these 5 foundations, because I am working on putting taking on a little bit more risk. All right, some people say put 60% in Ethereum and Bitcoin, right, and then the other 40% Degen. Me personally, I'm working to do something special this crypto cycle. I'm working to do something special this crypto cycle. So for that reasoning, my pillar is still built off blue chips, but it's not Bitcoin and Ethereum. So my 5 pillars for my foundation are Hedera, Crypto.com, Jasmy, AGIX, Gala, and the honorable mention would be Elon. That's my meme coin, blue chip meme coin of choice. So these cryptocurrencies build the foundation, right? And many people would think that I have more capital in these, but you'll see how I've built my portfolio and how we've seen some pretty nice gains in the bear market. This is my cheat sheet right here. Now, I don't own all of these cryptocurrencies, but I do hold some of them, all right? If you've been following my channel a while, you know which ones I hold. Go watch the videos or just join the Patreon. But this is kind of a cheat sheet of what I've been looking at and keeping my eye on. And sometimes this changes. As you see, we have taken a few, and I'm not sure why that did that. I hate when my computer just thinks for itself. Okay. Reload. All right. So we've changed a few things, right? We've took off a few tokens. We've added a few tokens. You can see just recently we've added Neo Tokyo. I will be dropping a video in the Patreon on why Neo Tokyo probably will be the best gaming infrastructure play. But this is subject to change, right? This changes based on how I'm feeling about a cryptocurrency, whether it's bullish. It's very important to understand the pros and cons of each cryptocurrency, but also understand what you specifically are looking for. So if you want to pause, look at these cryptocurrencies, do your research, always do your due diligence first. Don't just go off what I say. I have my portfolio broken down in sectors, right? As you can see here, narratives. We got the AI narrative, the layer 1, layer 2 narrative, meme coins, RWAs, gambling and gaming and GambleFi, and of course down here our outliers is our Bitcoin and ETH, because I've been battling with the idea of going all in on cryptocurrency, utilizing my traditional savings account into maybe splitting it down between Bitcoin and ETH if we are truly in a bullish environment and Bitcoin and ETH plans on going up from here. Well, it makes no sense for me to hold a savings account where I can just split up my savings into Bitcoin and ETH. But I'm still battling that. I haven't decided yet, but I wanted to put that out there just to let you know, like I said, give you guys an idea of my mental. So the color scheme is based on the risk, right? The risk, in my opinion. A lot of people would say AI is risky. I don't think so. I think AI is going to be one of the biggest producer as far as gains in the next crypto cycle. Of course, I'm very, very strong on layer 2s, layer 1s, infrastructure plays, and gaming. So those three are kind of like my most bullish narrative. So I like to put them in color scheme based on bullishness and also risk. I don't think I'm putting a lot into I don't think I'm taking a risk with AI. Some people would argue that. I personally don't think I am. So AI does. I know many people would say, well, just keep it layer 1's gaming, and AI probably should be orange. I got AI green. I think AI will be a big producer in the next crypto cycle. Next would be GambleFi. I think GambleFi, yellow here. I think GambleFi, crypto is a casino, right? And speaking of GambleFi, I got a super duper altcoin gem I can't wait to talk about in the Patreon that fits under the, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to give you guys any ideas, but we got something cooking. GambleFi, I think that will be another sector that will produce huge gains because it's one of the few crypto sectors that generates revenue and also shares revenue with the holders. So it's not based on speculation. There's so many different ideas out there about integrating crypto and gambling, and I think that GambleFi would be in that yellowish type of risk that I'm taking. Next would be RWAs. Now, I am bullish on RWAs, but they are security tokens. So for that reason, I choose to be a little bit more cautious about how I invest into RWAs. My most bullish RWA pick right now is Real. We got into Real absolutely at the floor levels, family. So I'm excited to say that. And of course, we last but not least would be meme coins. I think that those are the highest risk, right? The highest risk. We know you can make probably the most gains here with meme coins, but you are taking the highest risk. So you want to kind of colorize the risk that you're taking and how bullish you are on these specific narratives. And just putting together a graph of the narratives you plan on entering and injecting liquidity. And again, not financial advice, but I feel like, in my opinion, when I build my portfolio, these are my strongest narratives. Again, I got Bitcoin and ETH down here, and I explain why. Next, I want to give you guys an idea of how I inject liquidity. Now, this is subject to change, but this is what I'm doing right now. Now, medium in risk and high risk, I got 30% in each. Now, I know a lot of people say, Ellie, you are crazy, but I'm not crazy. The crazy person is thinking that I'm crazy because I'm doing this. See, I'm not doing what everybody else is doing. I'm doing my own personal thinking and what I've personally learned throughout the crypto bear market and just the research that I've done. I'm willing to take on high risk and medium risk here for ultimate rewards down the line because I know if everything goes to zero, I will still be good in life. Okay, so just because I have this graph set up, that doesn't mean that's all my net worth inside this graph. Of course, I have net worth outside of cryptocurrency. So with that being said, I'm willing to take on 30% on high risk and 30% on medium risk. Of course, I got 20% in my blue chips as they build the foundation of my portfolio. And we also got 20% in stables for new cryptocurrencies popping as meme coins that will drop in a bull run, and also family new narrative. So in my opinion, you always want to have something in stables prepared to make a move if you need to make a move. So we got 20% in stables, 20% in blue chip, 30% in high risk, 30% in medium risk. So I'm taking on risk because again, I'm working to do something special this bull run. I'm not here to play around with this. You know what I'm saying? I am taking advantage of this cycle, right? Where I won't have to do this again. So I'm willing to take on that risk, even if it means losing it all. I think everybody needs to understand where they're at in cryptocurrency. If you're not financially free and you think just by buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the top blue chips, you're going to be rich, you're not. You're not going to be rich. You might be rich 3 cycles down the line, but you won't be rich just in one cycle, right? You might make 20, 30 grand, but hey, you still got to work. You still got to do this. You still got to do that to maintain. But if you take a little bit more risk, you might be in the position to be financially free. And how much liquidity, how much money do you have to be worth in the States today to be considered financial free? But we did a video on that. Go check it out. It's $2.6 million. So most people are financially free. They have wealth where they don't have to think about working and stuff like that when they reach $2.6 million. So you also want to have a goal. My goal is to make $2.6 million because technically it's 2.3, but you want to set that goal higher. That way, if you don't reach the goal and you fall short, you still reach the goal, if you get what I'm saying. So you set the bar just a little bit higher so you can go above and beyond, but you're still reaching the goal, which is 2.3 million. We're setting our goal at 2.6. And for that reason, I'm willing to take a little bit more risk on micro caps, small caps, and also medium caps, right? Again, we got 20% in our blue chip, 20% in the stables. And that's how I feel. That's how I'm prepared to attack this market aggressively. Okay, so that's pretty much the tips that I got for you guys in this video. I'll do another video. If you like these type of videos, make sure you like and subscribe. I don't want to make it too long, family. I also want to put this also out there. When I'm doing my super degen stuff on BSC or ERC20, I love what Uniswap has done with the app. They have made MetaMask so much easier. They have made MetaMask so much easier. But when I'm doing my super degen stuff on the app, I want to make this clear, and I want everybody to take the note of this. Always spend $1 or $2. You know what I mean? And I think with Ethereum, you got to spend at least like 30 bucks because of the ETH fees these days. But if you're doing ERC20 degen stuff, spend about 30 bucks just to see if you can buy and sell. Make sure you can buy and sell before you put all in this, high risk cryptocurrency. You want to make sure that it's liquid enough that you can buy and sell. And the same thing can be said when I'm doing my super degen stuff on my Binance Smart Chain wallet. I always put a little bit in to make sure I can buy and sell. Always do that first. Always stick your little toe in the water. That way you'll make sure it's not too hot. You take your foot out. Now you know what I'm saying? You messed up. So keep that in mind. But y'all let me know what y'all think about y'all wallet, man. Y'all let me know what are you doing? Are you buying? Are you selling? Are you on the sidelines? Tao is literally going crazy, family. You can see Tao right there, baby. Tao's going crazy. What are you doing? You guys let me know what you're doing, your strategies, how you plan on attacking the next bull run. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.